Hello guys, welcome to my new video on the YouTube channel, and today there's a really important stuff going. Really important stuff. And I think we all know that tomorrow there will be a new banner, second phase of 2.2. There will be Boodle and there will be XUAN. XUAN is currently, and I think still will be, one of the best sustained characters in the entire game, maybe even the best, because as we all know, her damage reduction is absolutely insane and through the roof. We all know that, we know she's broken, we know she's one of the most worth characters to pull in the entire game. I think she's maybe even the most participated unit that will be in the game for some long time, and that she is definitely one of the best units to pull in whole 2.2. Maybe for my personal experience and my point of view, she is the best character to pull in 2.2. But today, we are not having some program, yeah, XUAN is broken, what XUAN does. No, today we have a discussion about the light cones. About the light cones you will run on her. Because not everybody can always get her signature light cone, which is absolutely okay, guys. I guess F2P players are there, players who are just buying Welkin and Battle Pass. There's a lot of these players, definitely. I'm one of you guys. I also don't have insane amount of money to do that, so I'm buying Welkin, sometimes some Battle Passes, yes, and that's it. So it's pretty much not waste, but it's hard to go for a lot of units, for units you like. And for example, for me and my personal thing, my thoughts are that it's better to go for signature light cones on hyper carry or really favorite units. I think it's better. I think it is. I don't think it's exactly worth to go for sustainable light cones, especially when there are pretty much a lot of good variations that you can go with, even though it's not a signature light cone. Definitely. And today this whole video will be discussion about two light cones. That is a moment of victory, signature light cone of Gepard. And the second light cone will be texture of memories. Really easily accessible light cone from Herta store in Simulated Universe, so it is really easy to get to Super Mission 5. So we will, of course, in the stat value, we will talk about the Super Mission 5, because you will get it, even if you are not having it now and you want it, or you will use it, or you will decide to use it, you will get it as 5 definitely eventually, like, no matter what. So I will be counting the maximum stats, because if there would be a discussion about S1 against S1, it's no discussion. Of course, guys, her light cone, as you can see, I don't have her or her light cone. I don't. I will be pulling on her, I will be having her, I have enough wishes to guarantee myself her. Because I think she's one of the greatest units. But of course, I did a lot of research, I did a lot of shit, so I will give you my personal thoughts and what I think. I will not go exactly, like, give you the exact numbers and say this number is higher, go for that. No, I will give you some logic to it, some points how the mechanics and the stat value works in the game. So I will try to give you a little bit from all of them to give you your point and give you even some, like, just point from reading it. A lot of people... Oh, I'm sorry for the OBS, I'm really sorry for the OBS. A lot of people uses a lot of sites to help them build their characters, find one of the better light cones for the characters, which is okay. Yeah, even I'm myself helping sometimes with those websites, but a lot of these websites have different point of views, different ranking of light cones, ornaments, or main stats for your relics, which is okay. A lot of people see things differently, a lot of stats, they are valuing different things. So for example, if you will be on a Genshin GG, Star Rail characters XUAN, you will see her light cone signature. Oh, guys, the signature light cone is really broken. You will definitely use every single stat of it. It's really worth to go for. It's really strong, and it's definitely never discussion. This is the best light cone on her, and it's really broken. It's really strong. But I am there for people who can buy texture of memories or got moment of victory and are not using Gepard, not having leveled Gepard, not having him build it. Because if you do that and you are just like, I still use him sometimes or to some shit, then it's definitely not worth it to like get rid of it on him. It's his signature. Never get rid of signature light cones on the signature unit. Never. It's really in the time, I have the light cone, I don't have the character, or I have the character, I don't want to build it, I don't think it's good enough, which is correct, like, Gepard isn't the best unit in the game. It's not. It's clearly not. So, I am there for these people. A lot of people who will play the game for a longer time, or from the beginning, will have maybe this light cone from, I would presume, standard banner. Which is okay, I also have it from there and I'm not playing the game that long. So I think a lot of players has this copy or multiple copies just laying around. So why not make a use of them? Which is definitely good to get use of multiple things and get the highest stat value. But, for example, on this side, a really popular site also to help you with your Genshin builds is this website. And as you can see, alternate icons, moment of victory is ranked higher than the extra memories. And then you are like, what am I supposed to pick? We will look at it really logically, guys. Really logically. If we will just read it, what the light cone actually do. What they do. Increases the Weaver effective res by 16%. Effective res is something that declines your debuffs. We can even check it in the game if you don't believe me. For example, you can see I have a Gepard and his light cone. I am not planning on building here anything. I pre-builded my XUAN build, it's not completed, but this is how it will kinda look. Of course, the best is 2-piece, if you wouldn't know, like Guard of Weathering Snow and Langos Disciple. And Broken Keel. Always run Broken Keel. Just newer players don't do it, because you're maybe not having the access to it, but always do it, always. So, you will need to reach 30% effective resistance. That's your goal thanks to a Broken Keel run. It will give you 10%, so you need 20% effective res in substats. For her, specifically, your substats are supposed to look HP, defense, effective res, and speed. She doesn't need anything else. How you can see, my pre-built version, no character, no Gepard has an effective res, so this is clearly from Relics and Broken Keel. I am already over 30%. It's really easy. It's really not hard. It can sometimes maybe be hard or something, but if you exactly read what effective res, it's just a higher chance of success when resisting a debuff. So debuff is everything, what you can even look in the middle of a battle, what is debuff. For example, debuff is everything, for example, if you're a current player, everything that would give her her stack is a debuff. And this thing, the higher you are with it, the higher is chance that she will resist a debuff. You can say, that is pretty good, but then, it's a tank. It's a unit that is supposed to get a lot of damage, a lot of attention, a lot of hits. Because she's supposed to be the sustain character, she's supposed to be the one who will not die and she will get the main focus and not your carries. So you're like, then effective res is pretty good because she will lower her stats that she will get, but you don't really mind if she's getting some debuffs because she doesn't need any, she's not doing anything. She's there to press E, tank as many hits because thanks to her talent, she's immortal. She's immortal with it. It's nearly impossible to kill that unit in Honkai Star Rail. It's nearly impossible to kill that unit. You need to try really hard. Really hard. So this isn't a bad thing, but if you would get these substats and you would get 16% out of this, you're on like 50. Believe me, it's not exactly worth the stats. It will really not do that much. You don't mind the debuffs. Some of the debuffs that can cancel her attacks are like, yeah, that's like more worth it. But it's like, if you cast her E and she has no ready ult, you don't really care if she is not playing or she's not having turns. No, she don't need them. That's not the important stuff. You could say, but skill points, of course. That's one thing. But do you clearly think that your XUAN will get cancelled that many times or something, and you would need to have the luck to hit the chance of the effective res? Even though it's 50-50, it can fail 4 times in a row, absolutely fine, because that's not exactly how effective res percentage works. So this stat, yeah, pretty, like, not that great, not terrible, not that great. It can help you if you have really insane relics, stats, everything, and you need like really 16% or like 14% substats of effective res. It can help you definitely, but I really don't think it's that hard to get 20 effective res stats in like no, really no. I really don't think. Then, if the Weaver is attacked and has no shield, they gain a shield equal to 30% of their max HP for 2 turns. That is really good. Fushuan will have really high HP. You're trying to get really, even almost you can run all HP main stats on the best relics. You can. So that is like a really big shield. For 2 turns, yeah, pretty good. This effect can occur every 3 turns, so pretty much almost the whole game you can have the shield pretty much up. If the Weaver has no shield... Oh, I'm sorry. If the Weaver has a shield, when attacked, the damage they receive decreases by 24%. You are like, okay, she's immortal. Yes, she's immortal. Because she will get a shield. It's a pretty good shield. Then she will get damage decrease. So, they will not even maybe cancel a shield. Or if they will, yeah, good. They will... You need to look at it, that how much you want to use your unit, because if they will break the shield and everything, even with the damage decrease, and you look what her talent does, she will not proc the talent with that. With that light cone, she will proc it hardly, or really in hard things, and even there it will be like she will not proc it many times, so you are pretty much not using, in most of the battles, you are not using part of your character. You are not, because she will not need that thing. If you will delete it, you would see no difference. Which is pretty bad. And having decreased damage on shield, that's not the best value of stats to gain. If you are in moment of victory, increases the Weaver defense by 24%. That's like pretty good. You're like, yeah, she instantly has more defense, so she will get pretty low hits. Yeah, an effective hit rate by 24%. And you're like, now, effective hit rate, that's pretty useless for her. I'm not saying this is one of the worst stats for her. It's definitely it is. Yes, it's not that needed for her. It's just some fine bonus stats. There you are getting shield, there you are getting this, but you can say that's pretty bad. Yeah, it is. But 24% is pretty high number, so yeah, it's a good stat value. But now there's the important part. Increases the chance for the Weaver to be attacked by enemies. You want your Fushuan to take the absolute maximum damage, attacks, all that stuff. You want that. You want it. I know it's just increased chance, but that the effective rest chance is also just a chance to not get a debuff. And this, if she will get more hits, she will get higher focus. Your HP on your main and damage and important units will be higher. And with that type of a defense, she will get really low hits. The hits, even the really hard ones, will really not do her much. And if they will, she will just proc her talent, and you will use her talent really effectively and more often, so you're using her whole kit, which is definitely good if you're using the character as much as possible. When the Weaver is attacked, increases their defense by an additional 24% until the end of the Weaver's turn. Another one. So she will get a hit. She has more defense now. It's a really good chance that she will be hit even more times. And she got another defense with her skill. My man, she will get most of the damage, so your units will be really healthy. She will get most of it, and if they will over this all defense and really high damage hits, she will just activate her talent, and she will be okay for the rest of the turn. This video is getting pretty long, so I will now get some of my like finishing thoughts. If you look at it like that, texture memories, effective rest can be pretty much useless for you, completely outdated, not important. A shield that will almost never break, and you will completely decline her Fushuan's usage of a talent. Completely. Or in 99% of things. which is pretty bad. And she can get a shield and a defense and then not get hit. And the shield will disappear even with the defense buffs. And you're just standing there. Huh? I just wasted my whole light cone for that? With this, she will have high defense. She will, no matter what. She will get some initial stats in effective hit rate. That is really good, yeah. The chance that she will get hit is higher. It's even better Gamba than effective first Gamba. It is, definitely. So she will take most of the damage, so I will definitely have more healthier units than there. So that's good. When she will get attacked, which is hard chance she will get attacked, she will even lose lower HP. And if they will go through that defense, she will use more often her talent, and I'm using my kit as overall, and getting more additional stats and health for my units. So, for me, and my personal view, I think it's the better option. It's the better option in a lot of ways. You need to think about it just really logically about what stats they will get, in what way, what can happen in the game. I just told you, effective rest can be useless. The shield can be useless because she will not get hit many times. The shield will never break the talent, she will not need the talent. There, she will have some really good raw defense stats. She will get a really low damage, which is your point. She will get more hits, which is your point for her to tank for your team. You're wanting that unit because you want your team to be healthy, not get one-shotted. When your teams will get even lower hits with lower and if they will lower damage thanks to her skill. And they will even get lower hits, lower damage amount in overall. And she will tank it with high defense and even use her more talent, which is using the unit as a complete unit, with better stat values and better stat numbers, and higher health on your carries. It's on you to decide, but if I am correct, I just said this thing just makes your team overall better, stronger, more healthy, more stat efficiency, and definitely the stats, if you would go raw to numbers, I would even presume this thing can overnumber it. I think moment of the victory is definitely the way, guys. For me, go for the moment of victory. Go. Go and use that. If you can use it, if you are like, I have both. I have S5 this, I have moment of victory. Level the moment of victory. Level it. Level this and get it this to her. Level it. I think it's a lot better, and I think I give you a lot of reason why it's better. Even though if it's stats, what it does, how efficient it is. And if you would, like, now, guys, one last important stuff is, if you have, for example, S3, moment of victory, laying around because you got really unlucky on light cone banner or standard banner, S3, for me, S3 moment of victory, there is no debate. No debate. S3 against Texture of Memories S5 is no debate. Never ever. Always. Always better by million miles away. I'm saying S1 is better. S2, 3, 4, 5 is always better. You could maybe say S2 is not S2 is like close not to not being better. S3, 4, 5 always by million miles. But for me, even S1 is better. So if you have more sub-permissions on your moment of victory, it's definitely better. It's like there is no discussion, no point in leveling Texture Memories, because it's not that good light cone, it's not providing that really usable stats and really taking you some advantages. So guys, I hope you liked it, I hope you got your pick from that, I hope you will decide what is better for you. For me, definitely moment of victory. Definitely go for a moment of victory. Definitely. Definitely. Especially if it's just laying around, for example, S2. If you have sub-permission to this light cone laying there just because you have it and you don't even maybe have Japart, use it. Level it and use it. It will be better and you will feel that your team is doing overall a lot better and you're feeling a lot more comfortable with playing with that light cone and Texture of Memories. You will. I hope I get you a lot of luck also if you watch this video, because XUAN is dropping tomorrow. I hope everyone who will wish for her have the best luck, who will wish for her light cone, which is the best in slot and is really broken and worth to even go for if you have the wishes. I hope even people who love Boodle, I know there's a lot of Boodle fans, a lot of girl Boodle fans, definitely have a lot of luck for him. He is really strong, he's looking like a boss-breaking unit. Thank you guys for watching that video. You can like and subscribe and comment if you want. You can comment me what am I supposed to go next. If you want some again like this, I will compare something, what to change in this comparison. If you want me to do some sort of a tier list or make some sort of a different content or video from another gacha games, as is for example Genshin Impact, as is Solo Leveling Arise, yeah, the new released game, I'm also playing that. I can also give you some shit about that, and I can even give you something about the Eminence in Shadow RPG game that I'm playing a lot. So definitely, if you want something of it, type it in the comment. I can try something of that. I can think of some comment. I can maybe even do some video against Boodle. I can make the video with XUAN. I can make a video on future banners. I'm getting myself updated constantly on new changes, things, units, so I can definitely make a lot of content for you guys. So again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you made your choice, and goodbye.